Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie, and today we are back with another phrasal verb episode.
And this one is really special because all 4 expressions we are covering today are ones you will hear constantly.
Like genuinely every single day, in conversations, at work, in movies, in everyday life.
And they all share one word.
Get,
Get through.
get by,
Get ahead.
and get across.
Same word, 4 completely different meanings.
And by the end of this episode, you will understand all 4 naturally.
Let's get into it. Expression number 1, get through. And this one is one of the most emotionally loaded expressions in English.
Yes, like when you hear get through, there's almost always a feeling of difficulty or challenge attached to it.
Right, because the first and most common meaning of get through is to survive or endure a difficult period or experience.
Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this week.
Meaning, this week is so hard, so overwhelming. I'm not sure I have the strength to make it to the other side.
And we've all felt that at some point.
Right. Like a really hard week at work, a difficult period in your personal life, a stressful exam, a painful situation.
And the fact that English has this beautiful phrase, I will get through this.
Is actually quite comforting.
Right, because it implies there's an other side.
You're going through something, which means there's a through.
There's an exit. There's a moment where you come out on the other side.
And that's a really hopeful thing to say or hear.
So, for example, she got through the hardest year of her life and came out stronger.
Meaning she survived, she endured, she made it through that period to the other side.
Or, we're going to get through this together.
Meaning, this is hard, but we will survive it, we will endure it, and we will come out on the other side together.
And that expression, we're going to get through this together, is one of the most powerful things you can say to someone who's struggling.
It is full of hope, full of solidarity.
Full of, we're in this together.
And now, the second meaning of get through.
Yes, and this one is very different.
The second meaning is to successfully complete something, like a task, an exam, a process.
Like, I finally got through all my emails.
Meaning I completed them, I finished them, I made it to the end of the pile.
The feeling of getting through your emails?
Is one of the greatest feelings in life.
So underrated.
Or he got through the interview and was offered the job.
Meaning he successfully completed the interview process and made it to the other side.
Or we need to get through the first 3 agenda items before lunch.
Meaning we need to complete those items, finish them, move through them before a certain time.
Very common in meetings, in project planning, in everyday work.
And the third meaning of get through is to make contact with someone.
Like, I've been trying to get through to him all morning.
Meaning I've been trying to reach him, to contact him, but I can't.
Or I finally got through to the customer service team.
Meaning I finally made contact after trying.
Multiple times. And this one is so relatable.
Right? Like trying to get through to a customer service line is one of the most universal frustrations.
You press 1 for English, you press 2 for billing. You wait 45 minutes.
And then you finally get through.
And it feels like a victory.
A genuine victory.
And the fourth meaning of get through is to make someone understand something.
Like, I just can't seem to get through to him.
Meaning I can't make him understand. I can't reach him mentally or emotionally.
Or, nothing I say seems to get through to her.
Meaning my words are not landing. She is not taking in what I am saying.
And that feeling of not being able to get through to someone is incredibly frustrating.
Especially when you care about them.
Or when you know what you are saying is important.
And you just can't seem to make it land.
And here's the emotional moment for get through.
Yes.
Every single person listening right now has had a get through moment.
A moment where something felt so hard, so overwhelming,
Where you thought, I don't know if I can keep going.
and then you did.
You got through it.
And you came out on the other side different, stronger, changed.
And that is what get through really means at its deepest level.
Not just survival.
But transformation.
You don't just get through something difficult.
You are changed by getting through it.
And that is worth remembering.
Mini quiz for get through.
Okay, question 1. I can't seem to get through to him. What does get through mean here? A, I can't contact him. B, I can't make him understand. C, I can't complete the task.
The answer is B. I can't make him understand. I can't reach him mentally. My words are not landing.
Question 2. We need to get through these reports before the meeting. What does get through mean here? A, we need to survive. B, we need to contact someone. C, we need to complete them.
The answer is C. We need to complete those reports, finish them, move through them before the meeting starts.
Question 3. I don't know how I'm going to get through this week. What emotion does this sentence carry?
Exhaustion, overwhelm, the feeling that the week is so hard you're not sure you have the strength to make it to the end.
Exactly. Get through in this context is about surviving something difficult. Let's move on. Expression number 2, get by. And this one has a very specific feeling to it.
Yes, like it is not thriving, it is not struggling hopelessly.
It is somewhere in the middle.
Exactly. Get by means to manage, to survive, to have just enough.
Like, not more than enough, not less than enough, just enough.
So for example, my salary is barely enough to get by.
Meaning I have just enough to cover my basic needs. Rent, food, bills, but nothing extra, nothing comfortable.
Or, how are you managing since the move?
Oh, we are getting by.
Meaning we are managing, we are surviving. Things are not easy, but we are okay.
And that response, we are getting by, is so honest, so real.
Right, like it doesn't pretend things are great.
But it also doesn't say things are terrible.
It just says we are managing, we're getting by.
And in English, that kind of honest, understated response is very natural, very common.
And get by can be used for more than just money.
Right. Like, how is your Italian since you moved to Rome?
Oh, I'm getting by.
Meaning, my Italian is not great, but it is good enough to manage day to day.
To buy groceries, to have basic conversations, to not get completely lost.
The baseline of language learning.
The survival level.
Exactly. And here's something interesting about get by.
What?
It can sound quite positive or quite neutral or sad, depending on the context.
Right. Like we're getting by said with a smile means we're managing and we're okay with that.
But we're barely getting by sounds much more difficult.
More strained, more desperate.
The word barely changes everything.
Right. So pay attention to what comes before get by.
Just getting by means managing, but okay.
Barely getting by means struggling, really struggling.
And in professional settings, you also hear get by.
Like, we can't just get by on our current budget, we need more resources.
Meaning the current budget is barely enough to manage. It is not enough to grow or succeed.
Or, she gets by in meetings with her basic French.
Meaning her French is not perfect, but it is good enough for her to participate. Is enough to manage.
Just enough to get by.
In that context. But it is not fluent.
Not confident.
And here is the emotional moment for get by.
Yes.
Getting by is something most people have experienced at some point.
A time when resources were tight, when things were hard, when you were just managing.
And there is something really dignified, about getting by.
Right? Like, it's not giving up. It's not asking for help.
It's just quietly, steadily managing,
Day by day.
one step at a time.
And sometimes that's the most you can do.
And that is enough.
Mini quiz for get by.
Okay, question 1. Get by means A, to succeed greatly, B, to manage with just enough, or C, to fail completely.
The answer is B, to manage with just enough. Not thriving, not struggling hopelessly, just managing.
Question 2. How is your Spanish in Mexico?
Oh, I'm getting by.
What does that mean?
My Spanish isn't fluent, but it's good enough to manage day to day. Basic conversations, basic needs.
Perfect. Question 3. What's the difference between just getting by and barely getting by?
Just getting by means managing and being okay with that. Barely getting by means really struggling. The barely makes it sound much harder, much more difficult.
Exactly. The adverb before get by changes the feeling completely. Let's keep going. Expression number 3, get ahead. And this one has a very ambitious energy to it.
Yes, like get through is about survival. Get by is about managing.
But get ahead is about moving forward beyond where you are, beyond others.
It is the expression of ambition, of progress, of wanting more. So the first and most common meaning of get ahead is to make progress, to advance, to move forward in your career or in life.
Like, if you want to get ahead in this industry, you need to keep learning.
Meaning, if you want to advance, to progress, to move forward in your career, continuous learning is essential.
Or she worked really hard and got ahead of everyone else on the team.
Meaning she progressed, she advanced, she moved further forward than her colleagues.
And get ahead has this really forward-looking energy.
Right, like it is not just about maintaining where you are.
It's about moving forward, improving, growing.
Going beyond where you currently are.
And in professional settings, get ahead is everywhere.
Yes, like, I want to get ahead on this project.
Meaning, I want to make early progress, get a head start, be further along than the deadline requires.
Or, she really knows how to get ahead.
Meaning, she knows how to advance, how to progress, how to make the right moves in her career.
And get ahead can also mean to do work in advance, to get a head start.
Like, let me get ahead on next week's tasks while things are quiet.
Meaning, I want to do some of next week's work now so I'm not rushed later.
So practical.
So useful in any professional setting.
And there's also a competitive element to get ahead sometimes.
Yes, like he'll do anything to get ahead.
Meaning, he is very ambitious, very driven. He wants to advance, and he will work hard or even be competitive to do it.
And depending on the context, that can sound very positive.
Or slightly concerning.
Right. Like, he works incredibly hard to get ahead. Sounds admirable.
But he will do anything to get ahead. Sounds like maybe he's not always ethical about it.
Right. Tone and context change everything.
Always. And here's the emotional moment for get ahead.
Yes.
There's something really human about wanting to get ahead.
Right. Like, it's one of the most universal human drives.
The desire to grow, to improve, to be more than you were yesterday.
And having the English to talk about that.
To say, I want to get ahead.
I'm working hard to get ahead.
I'm doing everything I can to get ahead.
Is incredibly powerful.
Because it gives a name to something you already feel.
Mini quiz for get ahead.
Okay, question 1. Get ahead means A, to survive a difficult period, B, to manage with just enough, C, to make progress and advance.
The answer is C, to make progress, to advance, to move forward beyond where you are.
Question 2. I want to get ahead on this project. What does that mean?
I want to make early progress, do work in advance, be further along than I need to be right now, get a head start.
Perfect. Question 3. He will do anything to get ahead. Does this sound positive or negative?
It depends on the tone, but often it sounds slightly concerning, like he might not always be ethical in how he advances himself, compared to he works incredibly hard to get ahead, which sounds very positive.
Exactly. Same expression, completely different feeling depending on the context. Let's do the last expression. Expression number 4, get across. And this one is all about communication.
Yes, and specifically about the challenge of making someone understand what you mean.
Right. So the main meaning of get across is to successfully communicate an idea, a message, a point in a way that the other person truly understands.
Like, I just can't seem to get my point across.
Meaning, I am saying something, but the other person is not understanding. My point is not landing.
Or, she really got her message across in that presentation.
Meaning, she communicated her ideas so clearly that everyone truly understood.
And get across is interesting because it implies a journey.
Right, like the idea needs to travel from your mind across to another person's mind.
And sometimes that journey is easy.
And sometimes it is very, very hard.
Like in a new language.
Or with a complex idea.
Or with someone who doesn't want to listen.
And the challenge of getting your point across is something every single person has felt.
In any language, in any culture.
Right. Like, you know what you want to say.
You can feel it so clearly in your mind.
But the words come out wrong or incomplete or in the wrong order.
And the other person looks at you and you can see they haven't understood.
And that feeling is incredibly frustrating.
Especially in a second language.
And now you have the English to describe it.
I just can't get this across.
Or I'm really struggling to get this point across.
And in professional settings, get across is incredibly useful.
Like, the challenge in this presentation is getting across the urgency of the situation.
Meaning the main communication goal is to make the audience
Truly feel how urgent this is. Or did I get my point across in the meeting?
Meaning, did people understand what I was trying to say?
Or how do I get across how important this is?
Meaning, what can I do to make people truly understand the importance of this?
And get across can also be used in a physical sense.
Yes, like, we need to get across the river.
Meaning we need to physically cross the river, move from one side to the other.
But in everyday modern English, the communication meaning is far more common.
Far more common, yes. And there is also the expression, it came across.
Yes, like, I hope that came across the right way.
Meaning, I hope what I said was understood the way I intended it. Came across means how something was received or understood by others.
Or, that came across really well.
Meaning, what you said or did was received very well. People understood it and responded positively.
And the opposite, that came across badly.
Meaning, what you said or did was received poorly. People misunderstood it or were put off by it.
And in professional settings, that last one, that came across badly, is something no one wants to hear.
Right, like after a big presentation, the last thing you want someone to say.
That came across really badly.
Thank you so much for that feedback.
Thank you. So helpful.
And here is the emotional moment for Get Across.
Yes.
The ability to get your point across clearly, powerfully.
Is one of the most valuable skills anyone can develop.
Because ideas that are never understood have no power.
Like, you can have the best idea in the room.
But if you can't get it across, nobody knows it exists.
And the people who change things, who influence things, who make things happen,
Are not always the ones with the best ideas.
they are the ones who can get their ideas across.
Clearly, powerfully, memorably.
And now you have both the expression and the awareness of why it matters.
Mini quiz for Get Across.
Okay, question 1. Get across means A. To physically cross something, B, to successfully communicate an idea or message. C, to manage just enough.
The answer is B, to successfully communicate an idea or message in a way that the other person truly understands.
Question 2. I hope that came across the right way. What does came across mean here?
I hope what I said was understood the way I intended it. Came across means how something was received or understood by others.
Question 3. You give a really important presentation, but you feel the audience didn't understand the key message. What do you say after the meeting?
I don't think I got my main point across. I need to find a clearer way to communicate that idea next time.
Perfect. Honest, self-aware, and professional. Let's get to the role play.
Okay, role play time. Yes, and the scenario is two close colleagues, Jamie and Laura, catching up on a Monday morning after a really difficult week.
And a really big presentation.
Ready?
Ready. Hey, how are you doing? You look like you survived something.
I barely got through last week, honestly.
I heard the project deadline was brutal.
Brutal is the right word. We were barely getting by on 4 hours of sleep.
That is so bad, but you made it.
We did. And I think we're actually in a good position to get ahead of the next project phase because we finished earlier than expected.
Oh, that's great. And how did the presentation go on Friday?
Honestly, I struggled to get across how serious the budget issue is.
Really?
Yeah, like I could feel the room wasn't fully understanding what I was trying to say.
That is so frustrating. Did you get through to anyone at all?
Eventually, I used a real example from last quarter, and that seemed to get it across.
Ah, concrete examples always work.
Always. And the director actually said after that I had really managed to get across the urgency of the situation.
Oh, wow. So it did work.
In the end, yes, but it was a really hard week to get through.
Well, you got through it, and now you're getting ahead.
Exactly. 1 week at a time.
Back to normal. Did you catch all 4?
Barely got through last week. Survived a difficult period.
Barely getting by on 4 hours, managing with just enough sleep.
Get ahead of the next phase. Make early progress.
Get across how serious the budget issue is. Successfully communicate.
Get through to the audience. Make them understand.
Get it across using an example. Successfully communicate.
Got across the urgency. Made them understand how serious it was.
All 4 expressions in one natural, real conversation.
That is always the goal. Common mistakes. Real situations where things go slightly wrong.
Mistake number 1, confusing get through and get across,
Like, I can't get my point through to him.
which sounds slightly wrong.
Right. When you're talking about communicating an idea, you get it across, not through.
I can't get my point across.
But when you're talking about making someone understand emotionally or making contact,
You get through to them.
I can't get through to him.
2 different uses, very different contexts.
Mistake number 2, saying get by when you mean get through,
Like, I don't know how I'm going to get by this week.
which sounds odd because get by suggests managing with resources.
But get through suggests surviving a difficult period, emotionally or physically.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this week is much more natural in that context.
Mistake number 3, forgetting that get across needs an object,
Like saying, I couldn't get across and leaving it there.
which feels incomplete. You need what you got across or tried to get across.
I couldn't get my point across, or I couldn't get the message across. Always include what you were trying to communicate.
Mistake number 4, using get ahead only for careers.
Like, some learners think get ahead only works in career or work contexts.
But it works in many situations, like, let me get ahead on the reading before the class.
Or, I want to get ahead of the traffic by leaving early.
Get ahead means making early progress in any context, not just work.
Mistake number 5, using get by in positive situations inappropriately.
Like, how was your holiday?
Oh, we got by.
Which sounds strange because a holiday should be more than just managing.
Get by is for situations where you are managing with limited resources or in difficult circumstances.
For positive situations, you would say, we had a great time or we managed really well.
Save get by for the hard times. Final mindset moment.
Yes. And this one connects all 4 expressions together.
Go for it. Life is made up of 4 stages.
Right.
Sometimes you are just trying to get through something.
To survive it, to endure it, to make it to the other side.
Sometimes you are getting by.
Managing with what you have, not thriving, not failing, just moving forward.
And sometimes you are getting ahead.
Advancing, growing, moving beyond where you were.
And through all of those stages, you are always trying to get something across.
To communicate, to connect, to make people understand what you were going through, what you were trying to do, what you need.
And now you have the English for all 4 of those stages.
Get through, get by, get ahead, get across.
All 4 fully yours.
Daily challenge.
Yes, and this one is really personal.
Today, think about where you are right now in your life.
Are you getting through something?
Are you getting by?
Are you getting ahead?
Or are you trying to get something across to someone?
And put it into a sentence in English.
Just one sentence about your real life right now.
Like, I am getting through a really hard month.
Or, I'm finally getting ahead at work.
Or, I've been trying to get this idea across to my team for weeks.
Just one sentence in English about where you really are right now.
And drop it in the comments.
We genuinely love reading those, every single one.
And if today helped you, please give it a like.
And subscribe if you haven't already.
New episodes every single week.
Just for you.
All right, everyone, that's a wrap.
I'm Jamie.
And I'm Laura.
And we will
See you
next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.